Confessions of Chaos, a story written and read by King Mars. It was an especially thundery, stormy day in Ponyville. The afternoon, the clouds came in, thanks to the Pegasi's hard work, and a certain rainbow-haired mare's rather strict methods. But yet, as the clouds darkened and began to pour a little bit like sheets, thunder looming over everything as well, scattering about, the ponies underneath started running to their shelters, their homes, take refuge in there for the evening. However, there was one cloud in particular, a pink one made of, oddly enough, cotton candy. Atop this cotton candy cloud was a familiar yet lovable character. He let out a giant, bellowy yell. And then he sighed. Perhaps I should bring out my journal. With a snap of his fingers, his cloud now created a sort of shelter-like appendage, along with quills, ink, a little table made out of cotton candy, a glass of chocolate milk, and, of course, his journal. Something he's kept for quite a while. Dipping into the ink, something else dripped onto the paper first. A stain. A tear. Discord was in fact crying. He started to write in his journal. Dear Journal, today was especially sad for me. You would think that the Lord of Chaos, well, I suppose ex-Lord of Chaos would be the correct term now, but still, anyways. You would think that the Lord of Chaos and Disharmony would be a little bit more happy with his life. But yet, here I am, alone, crying into my papers. This journal I've kept for a long time. Oh, of course, as soon as I was reformed, I started filling it with certain things like pictures of my new friends, and, I would keep a couple of keepsakes. I have a lock of Fluttershy's hair from an unfortunate incident during gardening when a certain tool slipped out of my hand and, well, let's say it didn't hit her in the head, but it did give her an unexpected cut. And I did fix it, of course, but she gave me the hair as kind of a joke, and we all shed a laugh there on that, but I always found it special. It always, that color alone reminds me of her, and it does smell like her, so I put it inside the journal, and I wrote about that day. That was one of my better days. Yeah, do I still stalk the ponies? Kind of. I suppose you could say that, but that would be like saying that I was, committing a crime without even doing anything. Really, what I'm doing now is just checking up on them. I'd go over and see Rainbow Dash, or, check out AJ's farm, help her with any problems that she may have. I remember one time even tutoring a young Apple Bloom and Sweetie Belle on certain historical topics, because I did live through them, so I had first-hand experience, of course. And yes, when I was turned into stone twice, well, the first time before that happened, let's just say there were some misunderstandings that happened, and I didn't really mean to lash out like I did to Equestria. He paused. I just wanted to be accepted. I just wanted to be accepted. I heard about Equestria a long time ago after I found out what I was and who I was supposed to be, I guess. My memory's a bit foggy. That's why I started keeping the journal, just in case, my mind started to go and then I couldn't remember certain things. Anyways, I'm just so lonely. As I recall, are we not all entitled to happiness? And if so, why can't I find my happiness? Where's mine at? Am I not entitled to it? Does my breath smell too bad? He was cut off abruptly.
Yep.
The sound of Big Mac and a certain school teacher giggling, holding hooves running towards the nearest shelter caught his eye. Looking down with disgust. "That's it," he said with a scowl. "I want that," pointing downwards at the couple. "I want a mare of my own. I want someone to be with me through thick and thin. Why do they get to have that? Why can't I have love? Oh, of course, I love Fluttershy, and I love Pinkie Pie, and I love all the others, but none of them love me back. I don't think so. Perhaps my charm's just too old, maybe, for them. I don't know. But then again, what would I be looking for in a mare? But I guess it doesn't really matter because, well... Oh, just look at me. I'm hideous. I'm the very embodiment of what any mare in her right mind would run away from. I look like something out of a horror movie. It's not like I asked to be born this way. Another tear fell. I just want what everyone else has a chance at, and that's finding a special sum pony of my own. Why is that so hard? Why is the simplest thing, like meeting someone in a town full of very friendly and willfully greeting ponies? But then I catch a reflection, and I cry a little inside. That's the reason why. I'm a hideous beast to them. I know it. I can see it in some of the fillies' eyes. Some of the young colts, even the stallions, the guards are afraid of my unique appearance. The other day, a young foal threw a rock at me and called me a freak. Worse off, the parent didn't even correct the child. Sure, I could have just teleported him to the moon if I wanted to. Believe me, I fought off the urge. But I felt more upset at the parent. Why would you allow your child, your foal, to act in such an irresponsible manner? Is it true I've been rude in the past? Of course. But I would never do that to a filly or a colt. I wouldn't hurt a child. That's low. Maybe Sombra would do something like that, but I wouldn't. So why should they be allowed to do the same to me? Why am I different? Why do I have to be so different? He threw his papers off his cloud. They tumbled down. Dumb Discord, look what you've done. Back in his arms again. Dry as well. He began to write some more. Where was I? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, the fold. Yes, the fold. Taking a minute, Discord glanced up at the rain clouds. Every sheet hitting his eyes like gravel. Yet, he never blinked. Not once. And he continued. I just don't see the point in this. It almost seems like I was never built to have a partner. I was not meant to have anyone. Maybe that's my fate. Perhaps that's my cruel fate. And of course, I used my melodramaticism to hide my true pain. It's tough being the Lord of Chaos. Even ex-Lord of Chaos. Even when you try to help some filly out with a bike or help a filly out with anything else. Even little colts who can't even fix their baseball bats. Their hoofball bats without their parents getting all up in arms about the creature next to them. Oh no, it's Discord. Run away from Discord. He's the bad guy. He's the bad one. Well, let me tell you guys. Let me tell you ponies something. Let me tell you ponies something. I have done more good now for this world than you'll ever understand. No, they're right. I just want to go away forever. I don't think the world wants me around anymore. And why would I want to be around anyways if I can't find my special son pony? Why should I even continue on existing if I don't have that chance? July 24th. Discord. Another tear drop staining the page. Closing his book, he then snapped his fingers, and it disappeared to a nice safe spot. With another snap of his fingers, his protective roofing disappeared. And he laid back, and he just stared up at the cloudy skies as the rain hit his face. Hello, King Maz here, and if you just sat through this story, this was one of my first stories I ever wrote. It was rejected 3 times, and I can't seem to get it posted, so I just went ahead and thought I'd do a reading myself and just say screw it, since I'm having a hard time even finding people to work with now for some odd reason. I wanted to say thank you to all who listened and endured this horrifyingly written, as it was put, horrifyingly written fanfic, and desperately sad and pathetic fanfic, as 2 people called it. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, and comment. Please let me know so I know what content you would like me to produce. And if you enjoyed these, I'll do more that I wrote. So until next time, stay frosty and have an equestria-tastic day, I suppose. Bye.